Hello guys, hopefully you can hear me. I know now that the phone doesn't operate like I thought it would or hoped it would. Um, so you're not hearing the audio through my headphones. Instead, you are hearing it through my phone, unfortunately. So I apologize if it's hard or sounds tinny or echoey or something. I can't help it. I have to set my phone somewhere, and I have a stand, but honestly, I don't want to set it up and then have you guys look at the way I live my life. So, and that is the mess. That is my bedroom. Not saying it's a mess. It's just cluttered. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to be like, wow, this dude owns way too many books, you know? So I literally have like books all over my room. It's a problem. That's why I'm doing a giveaway. Trying to get rid of some books. But we're not here about all that stuff. We're here for a review for Take the Long Way Home by Brian Keene. So, how did I feel about this book? Well, we'll go into it a little bit later, but right now I'm going to read the synopsis for you. This one has a 3.9 on Goodreads, by the way, just to mention. So when you hear my review, just keep that in mind. So here we go. All across the world, people suddenly vanish in the blink of an eye. From their cars during the rush hour commute, from the shopping malls, their homes, their beds, even from the arms of their loved ones. Airline pilots, world leaders, teachers, parents, children, gone. Steve, Charlie, and Frank were just trying to get home when it happened. Now they find themselves left behind and wishing they disappeared too. Trapped in the ultimate traffic jam, they watch as civilization collapses, claiming the souls of those around them. God has called his faithful home, but the invitations for Steve, Charlie, and Frank, did I call him Carly before? It's Charlie, got lost. Sorry. Now they must set off on foot through a nightmarish post-apocalyptic landscape in search of answers, in search of God, in search of their loved ones, and in search of home. And then it says something here saying, Deadite Press is proud to make Brian Keene's long out of print, critically acclaimed Take the Long Way Home available to readers once again. Includes an introduction by New York Times bestselling author John Skip. I did not know that because I listened to the audiobook. And I didn't really say much about the audiobook in my review, but it was done by Chet Williamson, so you know it's going to be good. All right. And if you hear clicking noises, that's me moving my mouse around on my computer so I can get my, in fact, I'm going to go back so I can get the full thing up. That's what she said. So here we go. I'm going to read a little bit, or I'm going to read all of my review, and we'll talk a little bit about it. So here we go. And sorry if I'm talking too fast. I've had 2 energy drinks, and I've been running around all day. So, yeah, caffeinated Nick, that's what you get. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm giving this one 4.5 stars. So, as an atheist, an underlining fear I have is, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong about there not being a hell and a heaven? And I spelled there wrong again. Oh my gosh, I gotta fix that. But, actually, hold on one second. Okay, so I'm back. I corrected the mistake. I used there as like a, what do you call it? A possessive? No, as in like their toy, their house. And I meant to say there as in like, where are you going? You know, so I apologize. I hate making that mistake because I make it so often. You wouldn't even believe it. Like, I either talk to text or I just, I'm typing and I just really quickly think of there and I type whatever there is on my mind. It's not that I don't know the difference. It's just, it just happens. So anyways, let's continue on with the review. So I don't know where I left, so I'm going to start over at, where I think I was. So here we go. So as an atheist, an underlying fear I have is, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong about there not being a hell and a heaven and a God and a devil? Which leads me to a ridiculous fear that I have, the rapture. I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but I'm just going to say it. This story is a rapture scenario. Our main character, Steve, is of Jewish faith, and along with him is his gay best friend, Charlie. They are left behind, deemed unworthy of heaven, possibly. This book delves into what may happen in this end of the world scenario. Steve, Charlie, and Frank, who they met on their way to Steve's home, where Steve is looking for his wife, are great characters, and I'm surprised how much I felt for them, given that the book is just under 100 pages in length. I felt for these three and was immersed with the story, and it didn't take much for me to root for them. They were really likable characters, and I am at a loss as a writer of how Keene is able to do this in such a short amount of pages, or time, if you will. I guess that's how you know you are reading a master storyteller's work. I gotta scroll down a little bit because I actually wrote a lot for this review. There was only one thing that I didn't like, which halted this from being a straight up 5-star read. And honestly, it's just personal preference. I didn't really care for the ending, and honestly, I wish there was more of the story. I didn't write that, but I'm ad-libbing. I wish it dove deeper into the depravity of humanity, like Robert R. McCammon's Swan Song did, except maybe not as long as that epic. And I said, LOL. I wanted to know more, see what would happen next. Instead, the story ends kind of abruptly and with a weird message at the end, which I don't know how to handle. And I said, LOL again. Overall, Brian Keene can't really write a bad book. Apparently, I can't speak. I was weary about reading Keene after my read-through of Ghoul. I didn't hate it. I just was underwhelmed was all. But I'm glad that I continued to read his work. He is one of the true masters of horror, and it's not hard to see why. Great characters and great story. How does this man do it? This is my second favorite Keene book, just behind Darkness on the Edge of Town, which had amazing characters in it as well. I highly recommend that book and the one I'm reviewing. You just can't go wrong with Keene's work. Overall, 4.5-star read for me. I'm just in awe at Keene's writing. I wish I could easily write awesome characters like him. Just amazing. And I didn't mention the audiobook, which I kind of regret, but the audiobook was done by Chet Williamson, who's becoming my favorite narrator ever, because this dude can narrate his ass off. Sorry for the pop in my jaw. Yeah, he can narrate his ass off. He's just an amazing narrator. I'm just wrapped in a story that is read by him, and I don't even know if this was almost a 5-star read for me, and I think it's mostly because of the narration. To be honest, I shouldn't have liked the story as much as I did, because like I said, my background, I'm an atheist. I'm not like, shy about it. I'm not embarrassed by it. I'm a little embarrassed by it because there's a lot of religious friends, and I don't want to make them uncomfortable by my disbeliefs or whatever you want to say. But yeah, I'm an open atheist, and it gives me I get a lot of crap for it, but yeah, I really shouldn't have liked this story with religious background to it, or not background, but religious tones to it. I really shouldn't have liked this story, but I did. I really did like the story, and it's because Keene can write amazing characters. They were so amazing. It was like, I just looked on Goodreads not too long ago, and this book, at least the paperback that I actually have coming in the mail, comes to 97 pages, and that is like nothing. I just listened to this audiobook, and Chet Williamson killed it. And honestly, Brian Keene's writing is just phenomenal. Like, he had the jokes just going, and it was just phenomenal. I really enjoy Keene's writing, and to think I almost didn't continue reading his stuff just because I didn't like Ghoul that much. And if you don't know, yes, I gave Ghoul 3 stars, I think. Maybe 3.5. I don't remember if I was doing half stars then or not. But I did 3 stars for Brian Keene's Ghoul. It's not that it was a bad book. I did enjoy my time listening to it. I did listen to it. Maybe the narrator was... I don't remember the narrator. But I don't know. It was a coming-of-age story. And you would have thought I would have really... if I like Keene's writing, I really should like Ghoul by Keene, because it's a coming-of-age story, and I love coming-of-age stories, and I apparently love Keene's writing, but it just didn't work for me. I just read so many good coming-of-age stories that this one, Ghoul, just kind of felt a little bland to me. Not saying it's a bad book at all. It's a really good book. It's just I read a lot of coming of age stories. I was coming off a coming of age story. What do you call it? I was just reading a bunch of coming of age stories. I was coming off a binge. There we go. I was coming off a binge of reading coming of age stories, and honestly, I was a little worn out. I might give that book a reread one day, Ghoul, because honestly, I might be being too overly what's the word I'm looking for? Overly critical, I guess. I really do like Keene's writing. Darkness at the Edge of Town like restored my faith in Keene altogether. It makes me want to read everything by him. And then I read this book, Take the Long Way Home, which I didn't think I was going to like at all when I figured out it was a Rapture story. I didn't read the synopsis or anything. I just saw that I had a credit or it was cheap online. I forget what came first or what was the one option I used. But yeah, I got the audiobook and started listening to it because Chet Williamson narrates it. And Chet Williamson hasn't done me wrong yet. And Chet Williamson's narration is just phenomenal. I really dig his writing style. I don't know what to call it. Honestly, he just writes well, very well, and I really enjoy his writing. It's just he makes such likable characters in such a short amount of time. It's just crazy. He's so talented, and I don't understand why this book in itself, like I said before, has such poor-ish ratings. It's almost a 4-star book, but it's just quite not there. It's 3.90. And it has 698 ratings with 67 reviews. Now, that just shocks me because people love Brian Keene and there's a lot of religious people out there, so I would have thought this story would have gone really well with people, but apparently not. I mean, I'm an atheist, and this is a religious-toned book, and I still really liked it. It's almost a 5-star read for me, and I'm seeing people not really dig it. Maybe it's because they're religious and they just found it like too anti-religious. I don't know. I didn't get that feeling, obviously. I thought it was a really religious book, and I didn't know how to feel throughout the book, you know? Even though I didn't really like the ending that much because it gave me a mixed message, I think, it was a really good story, really good characters, and I just loved it all around. It was a really good book. Just phenomenal. I don't know what else to say. And Chet Williamson just knocks it out of the ballpark. Excuse me, sorry. I was trying to go without, burping or having indigestion bubbles blowed up. But, yeah, I really enjoy... Sorry for the pop jaw. My jaw, if you didn't know, it dislocates a lot, and it makes a big pop noise. So, if you ever wonder what the pop noise is in my videos, that's probably coming from my jaw. So, I apologize. But anyways, you probably can't even hear it now that I think about it. It's probably not even picking up on the camera. But, yeah, Take the Long Way Home by Brian Keene. Like I said, let's see here. I read that it had 97 pages. At least the book version with the John Skip intro. What did my... Oh, man. See what I'm saying? Like, even my friend, I'm not going to say his name because I don't want anyone to give him crap. But, my friend said that, yeah, he didn't really enjoy this story too much. He gave it 3 stars, and he said, to put it lightly. But I am seeing some good reviews. I'm seeing, a lot of 3 stars. A lot of people did not like this book, and that's just mind-boggling to me, because I found it to be amazing. It was really good. And I listened to the audiobook, and I think maybe it wasn't that amazing. Maybe Chet Williamson, just everything he narrates just becomes gold. I don't know. You know, Chet Williamson's voice is just, oh man, I wish I had his voice. If I had his voice, I'd be able to pick up all the chicks, you know. I'm just kidding. Sorry, Nikki. I know you don't want to hear about that. But, yeah, I'm just, this is such a good story. Good characters. It was, I will give it this. It was really short, and I wish it was longer, but I really was invested, you know, and I really wanted to know more, and I wish this was just a little longer. I feel like he could have made like at least 2 other storylines, but it wasn't first person, I think. Yeah, it wasn't first person. So maybe not. But yeah, like I wish there was like, you know, I just wish there was a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Just a little bit more. I mean, it's not even a big problem for me because this was a really short story. I was able to get through it, and Chet Williamson narrated it beautifully. Oh, whoops, ouch. I hit my laptop. He narrated it beautifully, and just everything he does just comes out amazing for me. For all I know, this is like a really crappy book, and Chet Williamson just like read his ass off and made it amazing. I don't know, but I really like the story though and the characters, so this is really shocking for me. This is going to be a long review. I apologize if you're still here. Thank you. I got a lot of stuff around the horizon. I got a giveaway going on. Go check out my giveaway video. I'm going to review this book when I'm done with it, hopefully soon. Night Show by Richard Lehman. I'm on page 73, and there's a total of 100 and I think 89 pages. I can't, my thumbs are so dry that I can't flip the pages. 192 pages, my bad. 192 pages in this tiny book, and I'm on page 73. That means what? I don't know. I'm not doing the math, but I'm not too far away from completing this book. I'm not halfway through, I don't think, but I'm getting there. Honestly, I was like really, really wanting a Richard Lehman read, and I'm getting it. You know, I always wonder, why don't I read more Richard Lehman, you know? And then I read Richard Lehman, and I go, oh, that's why, you know? Not saying anything bad about Richard Lehman. Whoa, calm your horses. I love Richard Lehman, or else I would not pick this book up to read, you know? I'm just saying that it's a little underwhelming so far, but I am invested, so I'll give the book credit, you know? I am invested. But anyways, I got off on a little bit of a tangent. Take the Long Way Home by Brian Keene, 4.5 stars for me. Just a phenomenal book. Very short one too. Go get the audiobook. I will tell you right now. I'll leave a link in my description like I always do. But I'll tell you how much the audiobook is, and you guys can decide if you want to go get it or not. Also, Field of Fiends by Nicholas Gray. Here's your boy. He also, I released a audiobook of my novelette, Field of Fiends, like I said. And yeah, go check it out. I got free codes if you don't want to pay money, you know. And that helps me as well. I believe I get paid for the free codes. So it helps you and me, you know. Well, it may not help you if you don't like the story, but you know what I'm saying. In fact, I got 1 credit, and I don't know what to use it on, but I might use it on another Brian Keene book because, man, dude can write. Well, that's what I was doing. I was looking up to see how much this book costs. Oh, Chet Williamson narrated Ghoul. I'm surprised. I don't remember it being... Chet Williamson narrated Darkness on the Edge of Town, which I loved. I might do The Complex next. I don't know. Or The Gathering of... A Gathering of Crows. Or Kill Whitey. I don't know. It's all narrated by Chet Williamson. Everything he does is almost narrated by... alone, Chet Williamson. So that's crazy. But I am not finding this story, y'all. Where is... Oh, Take the Long Way Home. It's 2 hours and 39 minutes long, and I read it on 1.5, so it was even shorter than that. How much does it cost? That's what you want to know. It doesn't say because I already bought it. I want to know how much it costs. Darn it. How much does it cost? Alright, I don't know how much it costs. I'm sorry, guys. I have failed you. But I will leave a link to the Amazon. You can... Oh, it's $6. I just checked the Amazon. I should have done that first. Audiobook is $6. Literally, it's nothing, dude. Go check this book out. It's really good. I really liked it. The paperback is $10. Well, $9.99. The paperback is $5.99. The Kindle is $2.99. And there's a hardcover option, but it has a line, so I'm guessing there is none. But yeah, I really enjoyed the story, if you haven't noticed by now. And that's all I have to say for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I didn't expect such a short book to hit me so hard, but it did. And now Lula's in here, so I really should go. You know, that's usually her sign of telling me, hey, Dad, you're taking too long with your video. Get off and pet me. So, yeah. Sorry about the light. My big head should block the light. There we go. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a spooky night. And I'll catch you in the next video, which hopefully is another reading vlog, because I forgot to shoot a reading vlog the other day, and I read 2 chapters, so my bad. But, yeah, another reading vlog is coming soon. Just know that. And, yeah, have a great... Ow! Sorry. Have a great day. Peace out.